What is going on, my YouTube friends and my Patreon friends? How we all doing today? Listen, Friday, January the 10th at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, where I am, an interview drops with myself and our friend Brian from the VIP Soundcheck. He hosted me on his channel. I'll have the link in the description box. And it was a blast, y'all. Like I had so much fun hanging out with Brian. I'm such a fan of Brian, and it was just like it was neat to be able to just like go back and forward and like have one of the videos of his that I watch happen to me. anyways, he snuck in our conversation that one of his favorite covers that he's found through his like discovery and channel and everything is House of the Rising Sun, the epic dark version from ERIK. Is it Gronwall? Gronwall? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce the O with the dots above it. But I had to jump on here and I had to check it out. I appreciate the love, brother. I appreciate the support and the, I guess, kind of request. I'm not going to say it was a request, actually, because it just snuck in conversation. So I'm going to have the link to this video and to that interview I was mentioning in the description box down below, y'all. I would love if y'all are showing both videos and Brian some love. And let's see what we got going on here, man. I love this song. Beautiful piano line.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun.
Nice.
And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
Dude's got a really nice, rich timbre. I feel like we're getting to a build. That's why I'm pausing it right now. He's got a really nice, rich timbre, even down to that like low register. And I don't know if he's gonna go up the octave. I don't know if this is like normally where he sings or naturally where his voice resonates. But it's quite nice. I'm really appreciating that kind of like fry leading into the notes, as well as a little bit of the like distortion or raspiness that he's like letting kind of peek out in some of these notes. And also, when it comes to like artistic flavor, some of these bottom notes, like he sings some of them, but he's almost like speaking some of the other ones, and they're like seemingly heavy lyrics, right? Like it's a really interesting song, y'all. Y'all know. And to make it like a little bit conversational or like a little bit self-reflective, maybe like a conversation in the mirror, is like a really interesting approach to that, right?
My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans.
It's a low note, a real low note.
Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk.
Hey man, building that dynamic range a little bit now, right? And I think like before he must have been singing really quiet because it's hard to get notes out that are like at the ends of your range, like at the very bottom like that. It's hard to get that out without a bunch of air like support, right? And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Like like most people can sing low, most people can sing high, but like can you do it in a good solid tone? Can you do it with like rich qualities to your voice still? Can you do it with the same like larynx position that you've been singing in for the rest of it? And I like actively hear him staying in that. So like what I'll do is I'll sing with like a raised larynx and it's a little bit brighter, a little bit shimmerier. something like that. And when I drop down to a real low note, I'll sync my larynx because it has more like resonance to it, right? But that's not technically correct. I'm changing like the vocal positioning that I'm singing, in my opinion. I'm not a vocalist, right? But to hear someone stick to that and like be aware of that, like it just, I think, really speaks to his like awareness of his own vocal, right? It sounds great. I like that he's, like I say, pushing this a little bit more, giving us a little bit more of like a dynamic, like up. It's louder in dynamics, and he's getting like richer and richer notes. The organ's nice too, bleeding in here. I thought it was feedback at first.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done.
Yeah.
Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Great drop, man. Great change into this rock section. We had like that marching snare for the intro of that into the full rock drop. I love it. He changed. Come on. My guy. Fire. My guy, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting all that, man. That was killer. Dude's got a hell of a voice. Felt full voice too.
There is a house in New Orleans.
Wow.
They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. God, I know I'm one.
Killer cover, man. Great performance on that. Is there more to this? Thanks for watching. Sweet. I'll leave that up, man. Check them out. I got the link to this video in the description box. I dug the shit out of that. I dug the hell out of that, y'all. Like, for you singers out there, especially when he's getting really intense or in his like falsetto, which when it comes to like, you know, skill sets, like falsetto is just as hard as being really intense, in my opinion. And you can really hear that he's keeping like similar vowels, right? So like he does of the rising sun. Like it's not so much of like right, like you're not racing to the I sound. It's like this ah, right? And that's a more pleasant to hear. Like it has potential to be more rich in the like actual notes that you're like singing. Like you can add more tone to an ah than like a e or an I, stuff like that. And so you did a great job of that. But it also gives you like unison in your vowels, so like it feels like it rhymes better, I guess is like a way of putting it, right? I don't think it was quite to the extent of like bel canto, but it was very similar to like that kind of approach. And I vibe with it, man. I vibe with it. Dude's got a hell of a voice. A really cool cover, man. I really appreciated this. I really enjoyed this. Brian, my friend, thank you for turning me on to this. All my friends at home, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend.